Hello, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Happy October 1st. Oh my goodness, how exciting is that? Yes, of course, I am very much so excited. And I'm also happy too, not only because it's October 1st and I'm very excited for the October season, but also too, I have to say, it's nice weather outside here today, which I'm very happy about. As you can tell, if you're watching now on YouTube, I've got all smiles on my face because I'm very happy about it. It is definitely a chillier day outside today. It is kind of more of a long sleeve day, which I'm prepared. And so happy October 1st. I am enjoying it. Currently right now it's 61 degrees. We are going to be seeing a high of only 68 degrees today. So that's going to be pretty nice. We do see it being pretty much mostly sunny throughout the day. So not only do we get beautiful sunny skies today on Tuesday, it's also October 1st, time for the spooky season. And also here too, we've got a little bit more of the cooler temperatures today. So I'm very excited. As you can tell, you can even hear the smile in my voice too, because this is like perfect weather for me. Nice sunny skies in the 60s. And it's already October, so I'm very excited about this. And tonight we are going to be seeing it dropping down to a low of 41 degrees. Yes, a low of 41 degrees as our low. That's going to be coming up for tonight, Tuesday night. Then we do head on into the rest of the week. We do see the temperatures bumping up into the 70s. Not complaining about that, though. Still going to be beautiful sunny skies that we're going to be seeing pretty much throughout this whole week. We do see for Wednesday, sunny skies, high of 71 degrees. So a little bit warmer than it is today, but nonetheless, still going to pretty much, I would say, be really staying within the 60s most of the day. I would say so. That's going to be mostly throughout the day for tomorrow on Wednesday. We do see it dropping down to a low of 46 degrees as we get into Wednesday night. So that's going to be nice too. We see for Thursday it bumping up into the higher of the 70s. The rising of the temperatures a little bit here. We do see a high of 79 degrees, low of 54 degrees. That's going to be coming up for Thursday. It is, again, predicted to be pretty much mostly sunny throughout the day. So that's going to be pretty nice there, too. If you are interested in, if you do prefer, of course, a little bit more of the warmer temperatures there, that's going to be coming up for Thursday. Then we get into Friday here. Friday, we do see a high of 73 degrees. It is predicted to be mostly sunny outside for Friday. We do see it dropping down to a low of 48 degrees. That's going to be coming up for Friday night. It is predicted to be pretty much mostly sunny outside. That's going to be nice. That's coming up for Friday. Low of 48. Low of 48. Saturday rolls around for the weekend. For the weekend here, we do see it as a high of 78 degrees for Saturday. Pretty much sunny throughout the whole day. We are going to be seeing it dropping down to a low of 61 degrees as we get into Saturday night. So again, another nice day outside predicted for Saturday. As we do head on into Sunday here, as we get into Sunday, it's supposed to be a pretty nice day coming up for Sunday. We are going to be seeing here a high of 72, dropping down to a low of 43 degrees for Sunday night. So again, Saturday is going to be in the 70s and low of in the 60s. And then we do see it drop into the 40s after that too. So we're going to kind of see a little bit of a fluctuation of, a little bit warmer temperatures, and a little bit cooler temperatures outside here. We're seeing that for Sunday. As we get into next week, Monday here, we do see it dropping to only a high of 66. Which again is something I'm looking forward to. Going to mainly stay within the mid to even low 60s and even the 50s throughout the majority of the day. Really, that's going to be coming up for Monday. Although it's supposed to be nice and sunny. We do see it dropping down to a low of 41 degrees for Monday night. And then next Tuesday here, we do see it as a high of 70 degrees, dropping down to a low of 45 degrees as we get into Tuesday night. Again, it's supposed to be pretty much nice and sunny throughout the day. So that's something very much so to look forward to. And again, that's really the prediction that we have so far here for the rest of this week. Again, we're going to be seeing those beautiful sunny skies. And of course, also the little bit more so of the, I would say, kind of a mixture of like not quite super warm. It's not going to be like hot outside, but definitely so. Sometimes a little bit warmer, but then again, of course, also some cooler days. So So that's something to look forward to. Of course, we also have sunnyskies.com. This is sunnyskies.com. I always like to give you some fun and amazing stories. So let's start off here with, well, it's October 1st. So let's start off with an October 1st story. So far, the things that we do have here is for October 1st under fun, amazing stories. Top 10 things cats would Google if they could. So here we go. Here's a fun list of some things. Someone posted the question here: if cats could use Google, what would they search for on social media? The responses were nothing short of hilarious. So cat lovers from all over chimed in with answers that truly captured the quirky, independent spirit of our feline friends. So here are some of the top 10 responses that I'll read to you. The first one: if cats could use the internet, they would probably just upload funny memes of humans like we do with cats. Yes, probably I would say that is definitely, I'm sure, what they would do. They would probably post this: why do humans bathe in water when they seem to have perfectly good tongue? Why do they keep stealing my poo is another thing that they would say. They would also look up here on Google: is not being fed every 2 minutes of use. That's another funny thing I'm sure that cats would, if they could Google stuff. Here's a fifth one: what dead animal do humans like as a gift? Oh my goodness. Where does my servant go during daytime? Another reply or question reply to this was why humans are not active during night. And then another one: define PS. Oh, that one. Come here. Here's one: I can see the bottom of my bowl. Will I die of starvation? Oh my goodness. And then of course the 10th one: meow 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 is another one. So the general consensus seems to be that if cats had access to Google, their searches would primarily focus on trying to make sense of the strange behaviors of their human companions / loyal servants as well too. I actually have one I know that they would Google. I don't know if I'm going to say it on here though, but there is one I'm sure that has to do with Ohio. Anyways, so that's just something a little cute and funny there. But this and more can be found on sunnyskies.com. Again, that's sunnyskies.com. So very nice that they posted on there. Again, you can find fun and amazing stories, some funny stuff out there. Of course, that's brought to you by sunnyskies.com. Going to Fox Valley Magazine, they do have an updated list. Now, what I mean by updated list, if you go to dining, they have updated officially now their beers of the month for October. Yes, now they haven't gotten into the dishes of the month quite yet, so they are currently in the works with that. So stay tuned for that. I'll maybe check back later in the day and see if they did update that. If not, then we'll of course check back tomorrow. We are approaching 10:15. What I'll do is I'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Again, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Hopefully everyone enjoys their Monday, or no, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their Tuesday. Again, a very nice day outside today. We hope you are enjoying your day. So of course we'll take a quick time out, and then when we come back, we'll discuss more here on some things happening, of course, when it comes to places to go to, because I definitely do want to suggest you some good places to go to, of course. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be back with more.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. Last Friday, the city of Elgin bid farewell to a distinguished member of its police force, Sergeant James Olson. After dedicating 28 years to law enforcement, with 12 of those years with the Elgin Police Department, Sergeant Olson has entered retirement. Meanwhile, congratulations are in order for Officer Greg Lynch, who was promoted to sergeant, stepping into the role left by Sergeant Olson. It's apple picking season in Kane County. The University of Illinois Extension advising you to select your apples that are firm, smooth, and intact. You can find popular orchards by checking out the Kane County Connects website. In St. Charles, a disturbing incident on Saturday when a 21-year-old homeless man, Anderson Contreras, reportedly assaulted a juvenile at a local.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 70s. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m., right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous Handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. Happy Tuesday. Yes. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. It is officially October 1st, which of course is something very much so to look forward to. Now, I also have to say here too, we're going to go into some of the dining of the Fox River Valley, or the Fox Valley magazine. Well, of course, the Fox River Valley, of course, but also Fox Valley magazine. So we'll go through that, and of course, we'll tell you exactly what we've got expected here for some of the beers of the month. So again, it is October 1st. Happy October 1st. Beautiful sunny skies outside today. And we'll take a look and see what we've got here. You can also take a listen as well. Because remember, we're also on, of course, the air, but we're also on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. So if you would like to hit that subscribe button and like the video, click the notification bell. You can keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here on WRMN and, of course, within the Fox River Valley. So there you go. Absolutely. So let's take a look here and see what we've got for the beers of the month, October of 2024. We've got here, and it was updated today here, Swing Lube 93 Octane has just tapped a new batch of a fan favorite, Swing Lube. This is a Kolsch style session ale, and what it is it's a light and sessionable German Kolsch. It's characteristic mild hop flavor. You get a slightly fruity finish on there too that definitely places this brew in the German Kolsch category. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly here. Right on time for golf season. Perfect for that hot day on the course. This is for October, right? Hot day on the course. Well, yeah, they say hot day because they think of it as summer, but because especially since we live in Illinois, it's like, well, tends to stay hot for a while. So it's definitely sure to loosen up and, loosen up that golf swing, prepare you for the round ahead. You can find 93 Octane brewery at 825 Lincoln Highway. This is located in St. Charles. So this is, again, the Swing Lube that they've got right now for their month of October beer at 93 Octane Brewery. The second place that we have here is Lemon Tea Up. Now, this is something you can find at Penrose Brewing. That's at 509 Stevens Street in Geneva. Now, this is a crafted hard seltzer with real lemon and tea, 6% ABV. And it's the next in the series of the sought-after Definitely arrives and brings a whole new idea to craft seltzers. This is a delicious hard seltzer with lemons and it's steeped in tea. Perfect addition for your day, and it's a super refreshing flavor too. So if you definitely do like a nice lemon tea for the holiday season of October, this is something you can try out, now available for the month of October as a featured item, as a featured beer item at Penrose Brewing. This is at 509 Stephen Street in Geneva. Another one, the third one on the list here, is called the Lunchbox Tactics. This is a 4.7, so it's 4.7% ABV. It's American Lager with orange and amaretto. They definitely took their award-winning American Lager light thinking and added orange and amaretto, making it reminiscent of our favorite days of drinking the cocktails called the Lunchbox. Lunchbox Tactics here. It also reminds us of the detailed tactics of trading lunch items as a kid, pudding cup for a cookie anyway. So this is Lunchbox Tactics. This is brought to you by, and you can find it at Pollyanna Brewing and Distillery. That is at 106 South Riverside Avenue in St. Charles. Another one that we have here is an 8% ABV known as the Radski Goggles Vermont Style Double IPA. This is brewed in collaboration with their Gnarly Bros Workforce Brewing. Radski Goggles is a Vermont Style Double IPA hopped with Mosaic, Strata, Centennial, and Chinook hops. How cool is that? So just make sure you keep your head on a swivel to avoid wiping out or getting caught by the fun police, it says, especially if you're flying down slopes at warp speed. So definitely a ski themed here by Riverlands Brewing Company at 1860 Dean Street, Unit A. That is in St. Charles. So that's another beer featured for the month of October in the Fox River Valley. Another one is Abbey Ale. This is a version of a Belgian Trappist triple. It's about 7.2% or so. The large amount of the two-row barley malts provide both the beer's higher alcohol content and the residual sweetness. You can pair this full-flavor, rich beer, of course, with their risotto dishes, as well as their burgers featured at Stockholm's Brew Pub, which I do believe they're up and running again here. Let me double-check here and see. Because it's interesting, because they do... yeah, so the Stockholm's Brew Pub, that's interesting. They have that as the beer of the month, but I'm seeing here that they're still put in as closed until further notice. So that's interesting. Because I'm going to have to double check on this one. Stockholm's Brew Pub. Yeah, it still says, okay, that's interesting. So it's temporarily closed, but they do post their beer of the month. Let me see on Facebook if they posted anything. I know I usually do get a newsletter for them. I have to double check and see. I didn't see anything in particular, but I'll have to double check and see. The thing is they do go out to events. So they do go out to events. So that might be where they're going to be available. So anytime they're going to be out in an event in October, that'll be the beer of the month that they have featured. Because I'm seeing here this is still closed until further notice. So I don't believe that they're open quite yet. But again, if they go out to different events, then you'll of course be able to find that beer there for the beer of the month. And that is the list there. That is the beers. Those are the beers of the month that are featured here. That's under the dining section of foxvalleymagazine.com, where you can find that information for the beers of the month. And you can also check out some events that are also coming up here, of course, as well, too. So you'll be able to find here under events. They also added a new one here as well for Friday through Sunday, October 11th through the 13th. The St. Charles Scarecrow Weekend. It's the 39th annual one. This is coming up here under events for foxvalleymagazine.com. So they did post that as well. This is the 39th annual St. Charles Scarecrow Weekend, taking place from Friday, October 11th through till Sunday, October 13th. This is going to be, of course, in downtown St. Charles. During this award-winning community event, there will be a variety of fall-themed entertainment and activities for individuals of all ages, of course, to enjoy. The Scarecrow Contest is the centerpiece of the event, and of course, it'll be taking place throughout the entirety of the weekend. So It's definitely a fun event to go to. I've been multiple times, and you can find some really cool scarecrows that people have made. The Scarecrow Contest allows individuals the chance to vote on their favorite scarecrows. Yes, absolutely. Also here too, there's going to be 120 plus scarecrows that are going to be across 4 different categories. So here are the categories here. The first one will be individual / family, business, club / non-for-profit / school, and mega / mechanical. The scarecrows can be found on Riverside Avenue, Lincoln Park, and also on First Street. Participants may vote for their favorite scarecrow in each of the categories. I can also pick up their exclusive I voted sticker for from one of the information booths too. So they're already, of course, starting to set up here, getting ready and prepared. And you can even take a look at some pictures from the previous years as well. Some of the really cool different creations that they make too. So they definitely put some time and energy into this for sure. The Family Zone will be located in Lincoln Park. They're going to be having many family-friendly activities during the weekend, along with live music. There's also going to be some dance teams out there too, family fun booths, and then also a roaming entertainment, including Windy City Ghostbusters and the Magic of Scott Piner. Stage performances will include Leslie Hunt and the Hunt House Showcase and Hillbilly Rockstars. The activity zone will be located on Riverside Avenue between Main Street and Illinois Avenue. Here, visitors will find more family-friendly fall activities, including Scarecrow to Go, a rock climbing wall. They're going to be having an inflatable corn maze, interesting, an interactive family DJ, and so much more as well. On the First Street Plaza, attendees can enjoy free live music entertainment throughout the weekend. Some of the performances taking place are Phase V, The Frizz, and 13 Days. Plus, visitors can also capture their time at Scarecrow Weekend with a brand new photo opportunity that will also be located on the First Street Plaza. So it sounds like for sure they are definitely expanding on this experience. The St. Charles Breakfast Rotary and the St. Charles Kiwanis Club will have food for purchase during the weekend in the front municipal parking lot. And then in the Lincoln Park Family Zone, Just Kebabs, Taco Urbano, Wendy's Acres Farm will also be selling food during the duration of this weekend activity as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. In honor of the weekend, many other local businesses will also be offering special sales and promotions. So stay tuned for that, of course, in the near future. To view those, visit the sales and specials at scarecrowfest.com, which I'm definitely going to bring up and talk to you about here too. So for more information, scarecrowfest.com. That's scarecrowfest.com. For further inquiries, please contact the St. Charles Business Alliance number. And again, you can also find them stalliance.com on their website, or scarecrowfest.com as well. Stay tuned. We're at the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors arriving here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Again, you're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. Happy October 1st. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. It's apple picking season in Kane County. The University of Illinois Extension advising you to select your apples that are firm, smooth, and intact. You can find popular orchards by checking out the Kane County Connects website. In St. Charles, a disturbing incident on Saturday when a 21-year-old homeless man, Anderson Contreras, reportedly assaulted a juvenile at a local middle school's football field. The attack, described as unprovoked by the young victim, took place around 2 p.m. Following the incident, Contreras fled the scene but was soon apprehended by St. Charles police after a brief foot chase. Last Friday, the city of Elgin bid farewell to a distinguished member of its police force, Sergeant James Olson. After dedicating 28 years to law enforcement, with 12 of those years with the Elgin Police Department, Sergeant Olson has entered retirement. Meanwhile, congratulations are in order for Officer Greg Lynch, who was promoted to sergeant, stepping into the role left by Sergeant Olson. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Baseball legend Pete Rose has passed away at the age of 83. He was found at his home by a family member. A coroner will investigate the cause and manner of death. No foul play has been suspected. Rose played 24 years in the big leagues, 19 of which were with the Cincinnati Reds. He was a 17-time All-Star, the 1973 National League MVP, and the 1963 Rookie of the Year. He won 3 World Series, 2 with Cincinnati's Big Red Machine in 75 and 76, and a 3rd with the Phillies in 1980. He held the record for most career hits as well as games played, plate appearances, and at-bats. He'll be remembered most for being banned for life from Major League Baseball in 1989 over gambling on games while he was managing the Reds. Rose battled through reinstatement and maintained that he never bet against his team.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
In business, service is everything. Cintas delivers what you need to better serve your customers. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, tested and inspected fire protection systems, first aid and safety supplies, on-site AED training, or mops and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together. So visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Febreze.
Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week. Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, you know I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, spritz them armrests. Don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray down to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my back. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe happy. Febreze. La 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 la.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Now, this might just be a coincidence, but I'm wondering if Fox Valley Magazine was listening into the show or someone heard it, because I was announcing the beer menu and I had noticed that it had mentioned some things. I was like, like Stockholm's Brew Pub and stuff. Well, I just checked back and they just updated the list entirely here on Fox Valley Magazine. So maybe someone on another end was saying, hey, this isn't right, and then they updated it, or they were listening in, hearing me talk about it, like, oh, nope, we got to update it, because they have it just updated right now. So I want to share it on the screen here. So thank you so much for updating this, because I was like, wait a minute, there's some things here that was like, Stockholm's Brew Pub is currently closed. So they have an updated list here, and I want to read it to you. They updated it just like when I was on the break here. So I refreshed the page and it came up again. Because if you were watching on YouTube, it kind of disappeared for a bit when I was like, I had noticed it like disappeared, and now it's reappeared here. And that's why, because they were going in and editing it. So live edit right here. So thank you so much for doing this, and I will announce to you the updated list of the beer menus, local Fox Valley area brewing companies. Francesco Italian Pilsner is one of them that you can find at Sturdy Shelter Brewing at 10 Shumway Avenue in Batavia, featuring sweet Italian grown, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this right. I'm just going to say Pilsner. It's a Pilsner malt and crisp American Super Zazer hops, which honors his birth in Italy and life in the U.S. To Francesco Mercadante. There we go. So you can find that Francesco Italian Pilsner, that's 5.1% at Sturdy Shelter Brewing. Another one is the Heavy Handed at Two Brothers Heavy Handed. IPA lovers dream to enjoy. You can enjoy that for sure. They have a generous helping of fresh Chinook hops that is added to the whirlpool, creating a distinct, wet hopped flavor profile with citrus and floral notes as well too. And I like the logo they've got on here. A nice drawing of an elephant. It's called Heavy Handed. Now you can find this at Two Brothers Brewing Company at 30W315 Calumet Avenue in Warrenville, Illinois. Another one to find here, Pollyanna Dreamsicle Flurries. Now this sounds pretty delicious. You get that ABV, 5.2% ABV wheat ale, and also orange and vanilla. So it's definitely summerly with a little bit of the winter vibe in there too, kind of put in the middle. And you can find this delicious drink at Pollyanna Brewing and Distilling. That is at 106 South Riverside Avenue in St. Charles. Now, this one definitely sounds pretty interesting. It also is very much so festive for the Halloween season. And this one is called Spooky Boots. This is a hazy IPA with Phantasm. And this is an 8.2% ABV, returning with a slightly spookier ABV and new innovative hop products. Spooky Boots is a bewitching blend of Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe, and Styrian Wolf hops. It's expertly crafted to deliver an unforgettable hoppy experience, and even a little bit of a spooky one too. You might get possessed drinking this one for sure. So when it definitely comes to some delicious flavoring, you get an extra burst of the grape, citrus, guava, and also some passion fruit. This is, I would say, definitely one that I would try out. Again, I'm not a beer drinker, but I have to say it looks good, especially, of course, the logo of it too, the way it looks. Beautiful. Very spooky indeed. That's at Penrose Brewing at 509 Stevens Street in Geneva. So I'm glad I was able to read to you the updated list. Thank you, of course, to Paul of Fox Valley Magazine for updating us on that. I'll keep checking back here too when it comes to the dishes of the month. Again, you can find more information on foxvalleymagazine.com. I did talk about the Scarecrow Fest a little bit here, brought to you by the St. Charles Business Alliance. And they do have a list of some sales and specials. So I do want to go through this to tell you, because of course we cover Out to Lunch, different places to go to, telling you what's happening in the area. So if you go to scarecrowfest.com/sales and specials, the surrounding area places during the Scarecrow Fest timeframe are doing these great specials. Make sure to stop by all the local businesses downtown. Many places will be hosting events, offering specials, and also serving food and beverages that you can grab on the go. So let's start off here. And again, there's lots of different places here, so it's a pretty long list, which is good. At 2B Beauty Company, through September and October, receive 20% off custom classic facial or first DMK treatment at 2B Beauty. And you can visit their websites too, so there's a link that you can follow as well and find more information on that. It's a beautifully designed website too. Alexander's Cafe, of course, a fan favorite of mine, especially to get some good pumpkin pancakes, and also, of course, their delicious iced coffee as well. You can get into the spirit of the season. Start your day off at Alexander's Cafe with their fall menu filled with delicious favorites, perfect for autumn. I did read through their fall menu a couple days ago. It was last week that I read through it, so you'll be able to find more information on their website if you go to their homepage and locations and menu. Go to the Elgin location. You'll be able to find their fall menu there. Take a look at it. They've got their pumpkin pancakes, schnitzel and eggs, apple cider French toast, as well as their bratwurst skillet, known as the worst skillet. But it's not the worst skillet. It might just be the best skillet you might have. So that's one to choose from. That's their fall menu at Alexander's Cafe. Alter Brewing and Kitchen on Saturdays and Sundays of Scarecrow Weekend. Remember, that's October 11th through to the 13th. Alter Brewing Plus Kitchen will have soft pretzels, cinnamon sugar donuts, and hot chocolate for purchase. So, of course, you don't want to miss out on that, especially to get your sweet tooth in for the holiday season of October. Definitely go ham or go cinnamon with that one for sure. That is, again, for Alter Brewing and Kitchen. Very, very cool. Something very much so to look forward to when it comes to enjoying their delicious treats. As I say, absolutely. Boutique Baby. During Scarecrow Weekend, you can take a trip to Boutique Baby, as they're going to be offering 10% off store-wide, excluding Nuna products. But other than that, pretty good, if I do say so myself. So very, very cool. Another thing that's also coming up here, too, we've got here is Broken Bricks. Kick off Scarecrow Weekend with hot mold, hard cider, limited release beer tappings throughout the weekend, and also a special release of their Concord Grape Spiced Wine that's going to be coming up during the Scarecrow Fest weekend. Again, that's October 11th through till the 13th. They've got Kuroko Coffee. Oh, I've never tried that before. Need to pick me up at Scarecrow Weekend? Stop by Kuroko Coffee and try their seasonal lattes, salted caramel pumpkin spice, and apple brown Betty. Those both sound pretty good. I'm going to have to maybe do a little further research on the Kuroko Coffee, their coffee roaster collective. Try them out, because that sounds pretty good to have that brown, salted caramel pumpkin spice. Definitely sounds delicious. Coming up during Scarecrow Weekend, get 25% off your first month at Fit St. Charles when you sign up for a 3-month membership. You don't want to miss out on this scary great offer. How cool is that? Very cool. They say here, quote, "It's scary how much you'll accomplish." You can visit their website at fitstcharles.com for more information. And then there's a whole other list here too. So there's like quite a long list here as well. Of other things that are going to be coming up here when it comes to the Scarecrow Fest weekend. A lot of the local businesses around the area in St. Charles will be having these specials. So I want to thank you, of course, to the scarecrowfest.com and also St. Charles Business Alliance for having this opportunity. It's definitely a fun community event to go to. They've got Jeans and a Cute Top Shop. They're going to be having 15% off your total purchase during Scarecrow Weekend. Kilwins is going to be offering some delicious tries, including perfect apple pie, pumpkin pie, ice cream as well, too. They're also going to be having kettle-cooked caramel apples as well. I do want to go through this whole list just in case anyone who doesn't have access to the internet want to know what's going on here, of course. And we'll try to update you as time goes by throughout the weekend as well as we get closer to the event. Magnolia Soap and Bath Company is going to be having their shave soap, bar soap, and soap sleeve for $20. So they're offering that during Scarecrow Weekend. McNally's Irish Pub and Kitchen is going to be having, during the Scarecrow Weekend, they have their traditional Irish sausage rolls for $10. Mion Artisan Soap is going to be having during that weekend popular cinnamon orange scrub and body butter available. Movin' with Morales is going to be at, that's at 1003 West Main Street. They have their free to the public Halloween town on the 12th and on the 13th from 12 to 3 p.m. They're going to be featuring kids, games, activities, and much more as well, too. It's free to the public. Pollyanna Brewing and Distilling is going to be having stuffed pretzels. So they're going to be selling stuffed pretzels from Chuck's Wood Fire Pizza for $11. That'll be during the Scarecrow Fest weekend in St. Charles. And then they also do have a list of their happy hours as well, specials. And again, there's a whole other list. I mean, there's a lot of things. Riverside Pizza and Pub. They're going to be, of course, having pizza. You can stop by and get some of that too. Get some snacks at Rocket Fizz. I mean, there's just a lot of good ones here. So if you do want to take a look at the entire list, that's available on scarecrowfest.com/sales and specials. Sales and specials. So if you do want to check out more information, that is available on their website. Again, this is the St. Charles Scarecrow Weekend, October 11th through the 13th. Definitely a crowd pleaser and something to go to kick off the holiday season. And yes, they do. Last year I went. They have a picture here on the screen of the little Barbie box that you could pose in. And yes, I did. I did pose in that. So that was fun. The time is 10:46. We're going to take another quick time out here. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches. To ethnic favorites such as Slovakia and Grecian chicken. Slovakia is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off healthcare because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
America's Best Restaurants travels the country and features restaurants that you should visit each week. Recently, the cast and crew made their way to Renata's German Restaurant in Hanover Park. Renata serves old family recipes and delicious German-influenced food. Renata's also specializes in a wide variety of traditional German baked goods, too. So, if you've yet to visit Renata's, try America's Best Restaurants choice. Drop in soon for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. It is 10:50 right now. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their Monday, or it's Tuesday. Why did I think it was Monday? No, it's Tuesday. I don't want it to be Monday. I want it to be Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And it's Tuesday, October 1st. Happy October 1st, everybody. Very excited about that. And today is definitely a little bit more of a crisp air day today. We do have a little bit of a breeze. We've got nice sunny skies. It's in the 60s today. All is well. So definitely a good day for a nice fall stroll, especially with the leaves still continuing to change here as well. You can go to a lot of different forest preserves and enjoy, you know, a nice stroll. Get some good food, get some good drinks when it comes to maybe pumpkin spice lattes, or maybe some, of course, beers of the month. Now, if you're not a pumpkin spice type of person, of course, there's lots of other very nice, delicious treats that you can also enjoy well. So again, I did talk a little bit about here the St. Charles Scarecrow Weekend. Again, that's coming up October 11th through till the 13th. And they were actually voted one of the best festivals by the 2024 Kane County Best of the Fox Readers' Choice Awards as well, too. So very, very cool. And they thank everyone out there for voting for them. Very, very cool. That's awesome. So that's going to be coming up here. Again, if you want to check out their website, that is scarecrowfest.com for the event. You can even watch some videos on some of the previous years as well there too. There are also different questions, of course, frequently asked questions that you can also find at the bottom of the page. Whether it be food, well, of course, carnival rides. Now, there's not going to be any carnival rides at the Scarecrow Weekend. However, there's going to be a family zone, live entertainment, free family-friendly activities, even pumpkin bowling. That sounds like a lot of fun. Pumpkin bowling, where I'm sure you roll real pumpkins and do some bowling. That sounds like a lot of fun. And definitely going to be a good time. So if you want to check out that information, that's on their website. Now, of course, because it's October 1st, IHOP, International House of Pancakes, did, of course, tell us more information on their pancake of the month. Every bite's a treat with Reese's Pieces pancakes. Yes, very much so. Great for the Halloween season. I had not heard of Reese's Pieces before until I watched E.T. There you go. And I do like Reese's Pieces. I remember when first seeing it, I was like, what are those? Are those M&Ms? No, they're not quite M&Ms. Interesting. They're good. I like Reese's Pieces. I always called it Reese's Pieces, but it's Reese's Pieces, however you pronounce it. But that is their flavor of the month, pancake flavor of the month. You can unwrap October's flavor with Reese's Pieces. Now, this is a way to sweeten your October with 4 buttermilk pancakes. This is at IHOP, all the participating locations of IHOP, with their Reese's Pieces that are topped on there. You get it with a nice chocolate. You get peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter sauce. So there's actually a peanut butter sauce that you get on there. And you also get a nice whipped topping. You can get it as a full stack or combo with 2 bacon strips or 2 pork sausage links, 2 eggs your way, and also hash browns. So they have now released their October pancake of the month. That is, again, for IHOP. You can find more information at ihop.com. So definitely good to take a look at. And they now are done with the September pancake of the month. And now they have their October one ready for the Halloween season. Yes, so something to look forward to. Some other things here, too. I want to go through some other specials that are happening in the area here, too. Village Pizza and Pub of Elgin has their Tuesday special today. It's $12.50, $12.50, $12.50, 14-inch thin crust pizza with choice of a topping. And then they also have their 6-pack of Coke, Diet Coke, and or Sprite for $6.50. Now, they also do have here, too, their lunch buffet menu. So today's Tuesday, they have their beef and chicken tacos, rice, refried beans, mastacholi, and green beans. You can also check out the other days as well. Wednesday, tomorrow, they have their chicken marsala, sliced potatoes. They also have their cheese tortellini and also vegetables as well. On Thursday, they're going to be having their lunch buffet, which includes their barbecue chicken, sweet potato casserole, mac and cheese, and broccoli. And then on Friday, October 4th, it's baked fish, fried shrimp, cheesy bacon, tater kegs, tortellini, and vegetables. And of course, every day they have their salad bar, their breadsticks, fried chicken, and a variety of pizzas. Don't forget also here, too, that they've got their specials available for their game day specials. They posted that 3 days ago. They're available on all game days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. So what they do have there is their $24.50 game day bundle, which of course you get there. You get a large 1-topping thin crust pizza. You get an appetizer basket along with that too. They also have their $10.50 Bavarian pretzel for the holiday season. Loaded nachos for $13. Bloody Marys are $5. These are again during any of those game days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. They have their $3.50 pints, including Miller Lite. They have their $13.75 game day beer bucket, so you can do Coors Light and or Miller Lite. And they also have for $32 their 2 pounds of boneless wings. 2 pounds. Great for a game event and party. and it's tossed in barbecue or also buffalo sauce. They also do offer some carry-out special deals. So for game days, they offer their game day number 1 package deal, which is a 6-pack, 2 large and 1 topping thin crust pizzas. They even have a 6-pack, which includes Italian cheese sticks and large 1 topping thin crust pizza. And then they also do have their, again, 2 pounds of boneless wings. That is a lot. So if you want to check out more information, that's on their Village Pizza website. That's villagepizzaandpub.com is where you can find that info. And then I have still yet to see anything from any McDonald's about pumpkin coffee. I haven't seen anything yet, but I do believe at certain locations you can get pumpkin and cream pie, which I'm seeing here as well too. So there you go. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Okay, Linda, thank you so much for texting me about this on the info line. Stockholm's has their beer served at other bars. Okay, so Stockholm's Brew Pub has their beer served at other bars. Thank you to Linda for telling me about that here too. Always great to get information updated, of course. And you can also, of course, do that too if you'd like by texting the Image 360 info number 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. You can also be a part of the conversation on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Don't forget, of course, you can also listen to us through the app, which always comes through nice and clear. If you go to, of course, the App Store, you can find it through the App Store for Apple users, the iOS users, and then also on Google Play for Samsung. Of course, we're also on Instagram and Facebook. You can also listen live on our website as well. This is WRMN AM 1410, serving the Fox River Valley, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Happy Tuesday. Happy October 1st. When we come back into the 11 o'clock hour, of course, we're going to go through the National Day calendar, talk about some things that are recognized today, things that are celebrated, things to maybe give notice to as well, too. It's not just all fun, exciting things. There's also things that are recognized. Different events that happened in the past that are recognized today to be talked about and things like that too. So it's just kind of an all-over thing where there's major events throughout the day, throughout each day for the National Day calendar that we like to talk about and also celebrate. Of course, many things to celebrate. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Theriault Booth, a leading local law firm, is located on the beautiful Fox River in downtown St. Charles. Here's Ryan Theriault.
For better or worse, there are just times people need a lawyer. Whether you are involved in a work injury, in an automobile crash, selling a home, or even planning for your estate after your passing, we're here. We're local. We're part of the community.
For more information, visit them on the web at tbfirm. Theriault Booth, a leading local law firm, is located on the beautiful Fox River in downtown St. Charles. Here's Ryan Theriault.
For better or worse, there are just times people need a lawyer. Whether you are involved in a work injury, in an automobile crash, selling a home, or even planning for your estate after your passing, we're here. We're local. We're part of the community.
For more information, visit them on the web at tbfirm.com or give them a call at 630-526-4242.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. Last Friday, the city of Elgin bid farewell to a distinguished member of its police force, Sergeant James Olson. After dedicating 28 years to law enforcement, with 12 of those years with the Elgin Police Department, Sergeant Olson has entered retirement. Meanwhile, congratulations are in order for Officer Greg Lynch, who was promoted to sergeant, stepping into the role left by Sergeant Olson. It's apple picking season in Kane County. The University of Illinois Extension advising you to select your apples poles that are firm, smooth, and intact. You can find popular orchards by checking out the Kane County Connects website. In St. Charles, a disturbing incident on Saturday when a 21-year-old homeless man, Anderson Contreras, reportedly assaulted a juvenile at a local middle school's football field. The attack, described as unprovoked by the young victim, took place around 2 p.m. Following the incident, Contreras fled the scene but was soon apprehended by St. Charles police after a brief foot chase. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
It's the time of the year where storms and inclement weather can pop up unexpectedly. If you have a generator powered by a small engine, keep it running like a top. Don't do the tune-up yourself. Let Ames Small Engine Repair at 674 Laurel Street in Elgin handle your generator. Ames can do oil changes, spark plugs, and make all the necessary adjustments. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, Ames Small Engine can do it all. Don't forget, it's not too early to think about a lawnmower tune-up. Call 847-742-8750.
Oh no, I just hit that post and my car's got a dent.
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Oh yeah? Where are they?
Mako is America's body shop. They're the world's largest provider of paint and collision.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400 and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Happy Tuesday, everybody, and happy October 1st. Yes, yes, yes. And we have an actual International Day today, recognized today, which, of course, for all of the coffee lovers out there like myself, it is definitely a day to celebrate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off here. I usually bring up National Day Calendar and then National Today. Usually National Day Calendar has, of course, some good things. National Today also does too, but then they also have an addition to it as well. So they have also international things, things that are brought to you internationally. That are kind of a world celebration. So today on October 1st, on a beautiful sunny day here in downtown Elgin in the Fox River Valley, and it's also cooler outside today, it is also International Coffee Day. Yes, very much so an international day today, recognized today, and definitely a day to get some delicious coffee. Now, I already did actually treat myself. Today I got Starbucks. I don't usually get Starbucks very often. I do prefer, personally for me, I like McDonald's and Dunkin' coffee the best. And of course, when it comes to some local downtown businesses, of course, as well, Viator Coffee is very delicious. And also the Blue Box Cafe. So I'm thinking maybe today I'll see if maybe I'll, I don't know. You know, I drink a lot of coffee. So there you go. I mean, as you know, but it's definitely a day celebrated today. So go on out and get yourself a delicious coffee, no matter what type of coffee you like or from what place as well. You can get some good things. I got today from Starbucks. I got the pumpkin coffee, which I have occasionally. Now, of course, I do like pumpkin a lot. I usually get it from Dunkin' and usually McDonald's. I haven't had it lately. I haven't seen anything. I like the pumpkin McDonald's coffee the best, and then I like the Dunkin' one, and then also Starbucks too. Starbucks is a little bit more of a treat, where it's like I just kind of like feel like having it. I can't have like the same brand of coffee like every day. I can have it, a couple days, and then I got to move on to something else, just kind of to switch it up here and there. But with that being said, anywho, we've got here International Coffee Day today. Now, we can make the daily journey from tropical Africa to the breakfast mugs that we, of course, have all around the world. Coffee beans have been scattered all over the world for more than 600 years, and their preparation for consuming is a great example of metamorphosis. Humanity has been preparing coffee for many presentations, drinks, candies, medicine, and some ancient civilizations even used it as currency. Interesting. No matter how you take it, coffee can energize you, warm you up, refresh you, keep you awake, even catch you up with your loved ones as well on a nice coffee break. Now, this is according to historical records posted on nationaltoday.com. Coffee is originally from Ethiopia, and its discovery in Africa comes with an interesting story. So you get into the 700s AD, a herd of goats started acting strangely, almost as if they were dancing. Their owner, Khaldi, discovered that they were eating some sort of red bean and concluded that this was the cause of their behavior. Khaldi decided to share his findings with a monk who required something that could help him to stay awake all night as he prayed. But another story claims that the monk refused and threw the beans into the fire, and the pleasing aroma that came from it was wonderful. Now, I've actually heard things, a lot of people say that they don't like the smell of coffee. My mom in particular, she's not a coffee drinker, but she actually, wait a minute, does she like the smell of coffee? I think she does. Some people say it smells like a skunk. My mom doesn't drink coffee, but no, my mom does like the smell of coffee, the brewing of the brewing of the coffee, but she doesn't drink coffee. I'm a huge coffee drinker. Sometimes too much, I have to say. Especially once, like after 8 o'clock, if I drink coffee, I get a little headache. So I try not to drink coffee after 8. Sometimes I can't help myself though, because I just enjoy it. I like to treat myself to a little night coffee, especially in a little nice glass too. So there's a little story there. Coffee making its way through the north into Yemen in the 15th century, where the beans arrived by the name mocha. Doesn't that sound familiar? Shortly after, they became well known in Egypt, Persia, and Turkey as, quote, wine of Araby, or Arabi, and coffee houses started to open by the name of School of the Wise. Interesting. So there are some also interesting timelines as well, too. Now, the city of Mecca in 1511 actually banned coffee because it was believed to stimulate radical thinking and idleness. They didn't want people questioning what was going on there. That's why. Well, this is 1511. You get 1932, the Olympic athlete's helper is coffee. For the 1932 Olympics, Brazil couldn't afford to send their athletes to Los Angeles, so the government loaded them in a ship full of coffee sold to finance the trip. In 2012 was the largest record of a cup of coffee. According to the 2012 Guinness World Records, the largest cup of Joe consisted of 3,487 gallons. That's too much even for me, of course. And then International Coffee Day was organized in 2014. In Milan, the International Coffee Organization set the holiday on October 1st as part of their 2015 Expo. So there you go. Let us know what in the comments. What are some of your favorite coffee flavors? What are some of your favorite coffee flavors? Are you a pumpkin spice person? Do you much rather prefer maybe some peppermint mocha during the Christmas and holiday season? Are you much more of maybe even not a coffee drinker? Maybe you prefer chai or tea? But when it comes to coffee, let us know in the comments. Feel free to. Let us know in the comments what some of your favorite coffee flavors are, for sure. I'd say the traditional favorite, if I could choose only one coffee flavor, and that would be the only one I could ever drink, I would say vanilla. Like a nice simple vanilla iced coffee is probably what my choice would be. I wouldn't be able to do the pumpkin all the time. I just wouldn't. It's fun for the holiday season, and I enjoy it very much so, but then I kind of like, the vanilla is probably my favorite, for sure. So there you go. Now, also with this as well, another day that is also recognized today is National Pumpkin Spice Day. National Pumpkin Spice Day. There are many people out there, of course, who do love pumpkin spice. Other people don't prefer it, and that's totally fine as well. I remember, like maybe it was like a month ago, I mentioned pumpkin spice, and someone in the comments said, "I'm getting so sick of that flavor. We need a new one." And then she actually gave a really good, I think it was, I can't remember what it was. She said like some sort of an apple flavor or something. I'm like, oh, that does sound actually really good. So this is, National Pumpkin Spice Day. Cinnamon, ginger, cloves, allspice, nutmeg, all recognized today. We've got some good stuff. Now, today, of course, we divide the world into fractions, left versus right, solar versus gas, privacy versus freedom of information. But if you really want to turn a conversation on its head, divide the room into pumpkin spice versus anti-pumpkin spice. Now, of course, I don't care if people say I hate pumpkin spice. I think it's stupid. It's such a, quote, white girl drink, whatever. That's fine. I'm not offended by that. That's totally fine. Each their own, of course. I do like pumpkin spice, very much so. Right about the time when school starts, pumpkin spice lovers begin waxing potentially about the fall and their favorite flavor. It's not all on the shoulders of the pumpkin spice lover, though. Coffee shops, bakeries, and stores on every quarter begin selling their pumpkin spice merchandise. Of course, the ushers of pumpkin spice, pumpkin spice ushers in the savory sweet season of autumn like no other spice combination does, for sure. It conjures up images of fall foliage, littering paths on a cool morning. Something that I like to do too is it's kind of a goofy tradition, but my brother and I do it. Whenever place when it comes to coffee first released pumpkin syrup, what my brother and I do is we take a ride together and we get the pumpkin spice or the pumpkin flavor coffee, and then we play Tubular Bells from the Exorcist film, and we just sit in the car and listen to Tubular Bells while drinking coffee. I don't know, it's just something we do as a tradition. We've been doing it for a couple of years. We already did it, I think it was back in September when we say it brings the fall feel, so that's just something that we do. But yes, it is pumpkin spice day today, so absolutely. I mean, you can get not just coffee, there's also pumpkin spice tea, you can get pumpkin spice pancakes. I mean, there's lots of different things. You can incorporate, of course, your own ingredients, making your own delicious dishes as well for parties, events, or even for family and friends, or even for just yourself. It's National Pumpkin Spice Day today. The time is 11:16. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more in just a bit. You're listening to Out to Lunch.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off healthcare because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900.
The Distance Social, your spot for great craft cocktails with meaningful conversation. Whether you're out entertaining a group or out for a memorable nightcap, the Distance Social is your spot for starting or ending the perfect evening. Located at 314 North River Street in beautiful East Dundee, Illinois. Go the distance and find your social at the Distance Social.
Oakcrest Residence is marking 120 years of continuous service for older adults. A private, non-for-profit community organization offering cutting-edge solutions for seniors with emphasis on personal choice and innovative programs. Located at 204 South State Street, you'll find short-term and permanent living along with daily options. This building is worth a visit. Blended with style and surrounded with historic significance. Make sure to ask to see the Cellar Pub, a resource available for private group rental. Really, this place has it all. During this 120th anniversary celebration year, the community is invited to join in for free lunches and programs. For more information, visit oakcrestatrium.org. That's oakcrestatrium.org.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy October 1st. Happy International Coffee Day, Pumpkin Spice Day, as well as many others. Let's go through some of the other ones that we've got recognized today. Today is also National Green City Day, recognized today on October 1st. Founded in 2022 by National Day Calendar and Monica Tierney, founder of Mio Regio LLC. This is a day to highlight the progress and innovations cities are making to become more sustainable. There are, of course, many exciting innovations that cities across the country are implementing to become more eco-friendly. This is a national day that gives recognition and also gives everyone the chance to highlight milestones addressing the issues of climate change. The day also encourages people to save various eco-friendly ideas or to share those ideas and solutions to meet the need of sustainable urban planning as well. So that is also something that is recognized today. That is today here. If we look here when it comes to, is there a timeline? I'll have to double check and see if there's a timeline featured here. There's no timeline. Oh, wait, that's usually National Today. So I'll have to go into the National Today and see the timeline there. But it's a day to celebrate today. I do believe they also do have it on the National Today.com. They have a lot today. They have like 50 plus different ones. So I'm going to have to go through. I mean, yeah, I could spend the whole rest of the show until 1 o'clock talking about all of these because there's so many big ones that are recognized today. Yeah, I won't be able to go through all of them. But there's a lot of like big ones that are recognized today, all on October 1st. Very interesting. I'll go through some of those, but I won't go into like grand detail, but there's a lot. So National Green City Day is recognized today, encouraging people, of course, to share those ideas. A green city is also known as a sustainable city, addressing social, environmental, and economic impacts through building eco-friendly alternatives, removing harmful chemicals, and waste from communities. Through planned infrastructure, green cities can leave behind a net zero footprint for a more sustainable world and create a vibrant, healthier space for everyone. Taking into, of course, consideration, green cities try to have lower emissions, conserve energy, reduce waste, ensure rich biodiversity, increase housing density, and improve public health. They also encourage the development of sustainable local businesses as well, too. So that is a day recognized today. Of course, it's October 1st. So as you know, it is October 1st, which is, again, a day recognized today. There's actually a list of some famous birthdays that are today, too. Jimmy Carter, his birthday is today, politician, 39th president of the United States, born in 1924. So if he was still alive, he'd be 100. Is that right? Happy 100th birthday to Jimmy Carter. Cool. American baseball player, born in 1919, died in 2004, Bob Boyd. His birthday is also today as well. Bonnie Parker of Bonnie and Clyde, yeah. Born in 1910, died in 34. Today's her birthday, Bonnie and Clyde. There you go. Some other ones out there too. American golfer George Archer, American fashion designer Mary McFadden, as well as some other ones out there too. Cub Koda, American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. Randy Quaid, the American actor born in 1950. It's his birthday today too. Whole lot of other ones out there too. If you like ice hockey, Scott Young, his birthday's today. Yeah, there's a lot of other ones out there too. Football player Rudy Johnson's birthday's today. American basketball player Lauryn Hill, who passed away in 2015. Her birthday so today as well. So they've got a whole list of events, things that happened. In 1931 today, the George Washington Bridge joined New Jersey and New York, and they opened that day in history back in 1931. So that's pretty cool there too. Walt Disney World opens its doors for the first time in Florida in 1971. Nearly 12,000 people visited the park the first day. That is really, really cool. Very cool. And I grew up going to the Florida location. So I've been quite a few times to the Florida one. I've been once to the California one, but I got sick. I got sick when I was in California, so there were a couple days that I was just in bed because I was sick, so that wasn't that great. I still had a good time, but the Florida one is definitely dear to my heart for sure. Even though it's not the original, of course, the original is the California location, but the Florida one, of course, always enjoy going to that one too. So very cool. So it's October 1st. Happy October 1st. Another day today is National Taco Day. Yes, the first Tuesday in October landed today, October 1st, first Tuesday. And it is, starting today, delicious food holiday that now fall on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, to be exact. It's an epic announcement today, part of the latest milestone in Taco Bell's ongoing Taco Tuesday journey to move National Taco Day to a Tuesday starting this year. So there you go. National Taco Day today. And you can even find like Taco Tuesday deals near me. So of course, you can find some good ones. Taco Tuesday deals, some great places to go to that you can find some Taco Tuesday deals within the area. Let's see here. Los Comales of Elgin does have their Taco Tuesday, so they have a Taco Tuesday special. El Faro 3 has one too for Taco Tuesday for their great selection of dollar tacos at El Faro 3. Very, very cool. Hey, Taco Tuesday at La Flor Taco Grill, 910 Dundee Avenue. They're open now until 9 p.m. They've got their Taco Tuesday. El Patio also has some great tacos in Elgin. They've also got some other ones out there too that you can check out as well. I mean, there's so many. And actually, you can even do a search on Yelp.com. You can find those at the top 10 best places in the area as well too. So if you want to check out that information, that's actually featured on Yelp. And there's tons of different pages that you can find when it comes to different locations within the area on some great places to get some delicious tacos. Yes, some good tacos. So it's Taco Tuesday. How to celebrate, of course, get yourself a taco. Or make it for yourself as well. You can absolutely do that. We get a little history of the tacos predating the arrival of Europeans in Mexico. Anthropological evidence shows the native people living in the lake region of the Valley of Mexico traditionally eating these tacos filled with small fish. At the time of the Spanish conquistadors, Bernal Diaz del Castillo documented the first taco feast enjoyed by Europeans. Hernan Cortez arranged this meal for his captains in Coyoacan. It is unclear why the Spanish used this word taco to describe this native food. One suggestion is that the word originated from a taco, meaning stuff or to stuff. Yeah, definitely sounds like it could be definitely a reason why they call it taco. I don't know, but that's what they put on here on National Day calendar. Whether you prefer soft or hard-shelled tacos, of course, or tortillas, most agree tacos satisfy a snack craving. They also bring people together as well. So, of course, celebrate today. Go on out and get some good stuff. The rightful home on National Taco Day today, Taco Tuesday. Taco Bell is planning a frenzy of some Tuesday drop celebrations kicking off today. So if you want to go on there, you can also get some Taco Bell rewards as well, too. So we've got a lot of good days to celebrate today. International Coffee Day. It's October 1st. Also Ancestors Day as well too, which I'm pretty sure I thought we had not too long ago, but I'm not complaining. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, here to serve the Fox River Valley. Part of the community, for the community. We thank everyone, of course, for listening in, joining in on the conversation, and being a part of WRMN and part of the community. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit as we take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. When I come back, of course, there's lots more I want to mention. We've got some good stuff. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. In St. Charles, a disturbing incident on Saturday when a 21-year-old homeless man, Anderson Contreras, reportedly assaulted a juvenile at a local middle school's football field. The attack, described as unprovoked by the young victim, took place around 2 p.m. Following the incident, Contreras fled the scene but was soon apprehended by St. Charles police after a brief foot chase. Last Friday, the city of Elgin bid farewell to a distinguished member of its police force, Sergeant James Olson. After dedicating 28 years to law enforcement, with 12 of those years with the Elgin Police Department, Sergeant Olson has entered retirement. Meanwhile, congratulations are in order for Officer Greg Lynch, who was promoted to sergeant, stepping into the role left by Sergeant Olson. It's apple picking season in Kane County, and the University of Illinois Extension is advising you to select your apples that are firm, smooth, and intact. You can find popular orchards by checking out the Kane County Connects website. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60-plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Major League Baseball Wild Card Series are set. The Mets and Braves split a doubleheader on Monday, so both teams make the playoffs, while the Diamondbacks are eliminated. The Mets clinched the playoff spot with an 8-7 win in Game 1 over the Braves, and Atlanta shut out New York 3-0 in the second game. The Diamondbacks would have made the postseason if the Mets or Braves had swept the doubleheader. All four Wild Card Series get underway today with the Tigers visiting the Astros, the Orioles at home against the Royals, the Brewers host the Mets, while the Braves head to San Diego. All the Wild Card Series are best of three. Divisional round action scheduled to start on Saturday with the Phillies hosting the winner of the Brewers and Mets. The Dodgers host the Padres-Braves winner. The Yankees will get the winner of the Orioles and Royals, while the Guardians will take on either the Tigers or the Astros. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
In business, service is everything. Cintas delivers what you need to better serve your customers. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, tested and inspected fire protection systems, first aid and safety supplies, on-site AED training, or mops and restroom products stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together. So visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week, Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, you know I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, spritz them armrests. Don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray down to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my back. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe happy. Febreze. La 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 la.
Welcome back, everybody, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you're enjoying the show here so far. If you would like to take a look at our website, we are WRMN AM 1410 at WRMN1410.com on our website. You can visit us there. Of course, you can watch us live on YouTube, listen to us through the app. Check out, of course, also, we've got here our weekly football contest presented by Rookies All-American Pub and Grill. If you have a local business, of course, you can contact our sales team here for more information as well. If you want to learn more about the Pick Six, that is available also on our website, WRMN1410.com. We also, of course, have our weekly lineup. You can also check out there, too. I always like to give a shout out and promotion to them, too. We've got here local programming, including the first shift from 6 to 10 a.m., Out to Lunch, which is right now until 1 p.m. We've got Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 to 6. Talk Time with Tammy and Friends from 2 to 4. And from 4 to 6, a political talk show. Those are all local programming that we have. So very much so, that's the lineup that we've got here for the weekdays, the weekly lineup. If you want to check out more information, that's posted on our website, WRMN1410.com. We also do have some other days that are recognized today on National Day calendar. We've got here National Fruit at Work Day. This is a day to encourage some fruitiness to get you throughout the day. Not only is fruit tasty, it's also good for you as well. So, bring maybe some grapes or maybe some apples, especially apples into the fall season here. You can definitely enjoy some nice apples. Over the weekend on Sunday, I went to my friend Charlie's house. He lives on a farm, and they recently picked apples, and they had barrels of apples. And his mom made apple pie for us, which was very delicious, and it's very fresh too. You can definitely tell the difference between something that's more processed and something that is very, very fresh. I mean, like, she makes the dough by hand. Everything is natural ingredients. Very delicious too. And it's not overly sweet. A lot of times, of course, with very processed foods, you can taste it. It's very sweet. This is an all natural taste there. So it definitely, I picture it tasting, it's like an original old fashioned taste of apple pie when it comes to when she makes it, because everything is by scratch. Very good. Very good. I picture, back in the very old, probably even back into the 1600s, pie tasting like that too. It's very good. So again, don't limit yourself to the traditional idea of fruit during this occasion. Since many of the fruits we think of our vegetables are in season, it's an excellent time to enjoy them. So, they're all natural. Comes in the packages where they're grown in. Each piece has no added calories, fillers, or artificials. These are some of the fruit offering many advantages. High in fiber, natural fiber found in fruit. And it's an energy source. Fruit also adds a natural boost of energy. Of course, also, coffee does too. It's National Coffee Day, International Coffee Day. It also improves memory. Fruits that are high in antioxidants, vitamin K, and also monosaturated fats improve brain function as well. So that is also a day recognized today. And then, of course, we also do have another day, National Fire Pup Day today. Very cool. This is a day recognizing the canine firefighters that have long been members of fire departments across the country. While the Dalmatians' origin is unknown, their use in firehouses began during the 1700s. Trained as a carriage dog, the Dalmatians' agility transferred quickly to the horse-drawn fire engines. Even though Dalmatians weren't the only dogs fit for carriage work, they were the ones who mostly filled the roles for fire dogs. They were also easily identified by their spotted and speckled coats. Yes, very much so. Just don't let them get captured by Cruella de Vil. It's the day of the horse-drawn fire carts. In the days of that, of course, they provided a valuable service, having a natural affinity to horses. Their duties were to run alongside the horses. They ran in front or even beneath the wagon axles, clearing the way. So that was a way. Of course, how to observe today? Well, learn more about the fire pup history. You can visit rover.com to learn more information. Or maybe you have a Dalmatian and you want to post a picture. So very, very cool. That's on rover.com. Old-fashioned. They have a picture here also, like an old-fashioned engine dog. Very cool. So there's a lot of good information there too. Of course, some beautiful, cute pictures of some wonderful dogs as well that you can find also there too. So very cool. And of course, we also got to remember here too that they also have saved many lives as well. So those are days recognized today on National Day calendar. Of course, National Today has a long list of things. The big one at the top of the list, the featured one, International Coffee Day, of course, which I talked about. You know, well, every day is coffee day for me. You know, that is the day recognized today. Today's also National Walk Your Dog Week, and this is actually a week. So National Walk Your Dog Week. Now, my dog Duncan, my goodness, I love him, but he just doesn't want to go for walks anymore. Really what it is, too, is he has very sensitive ears. And the problem is in our neighborhood, we do hear a lot of, sometimes people throw off fireworks or they have very loud motorcycle engines, and that startles our dog Duncan. So it happens, but fortunately now he doesn't want to go on walks. But it is National Walk Your Dog Week. And maybe if you have a dog that doesn't like to go for walks, maybe you can also, of course, recognize the day to spend time with your dog too. Play around the house, maybe run outside. It's a beautiful day outside today too, so that's a day also to recognize and to also celebrate. Of course, it also is Ancestors Day today, very much so. It is celebrated every year on the 15th day of the 10th month in the Khmer calendar. I think it's how it's pronounced, Khmer calendar of the year. And it's held from October 1st to October 8th. It is a Cambodian religious holiday that is often referred to as Ancestors Day or the Ancestors Festival. The festivities last 15 days before culminating in a final celebration on Pachum Ben. The first 14 days of this month are called Khan Ben. It's the longest and most unique festival in Cambodia. That is also a day that's celebrated and recognized. And it started really in the Angkorian era when people followed animism, which is belief that objects, places, and creatures all possess a spiritual essence. And then Buddhism replaced animism as a leading religion, but since both emphasize respect for the deceased ancestors, the old customs under the new religion have still remained and remain strong too. So very cool. That's also a day recognized today on National Day calendar, Ancestors Day in Cambodia. Well, and you can of course also celebrate it for yourself too. Today's also Balloons Around the World Day, which is recognized today, Balloons Around the World. And we're celebrating this small inflatable bag that has given us so many fun times. It is Balloons Around the World Day. Now, I always enjoyed balloons. I always was very terrified when they got popped when I was a kid. Never liked, if we ever had games where we had to pop balloons, I never liked doing it. It just would always startle me. I don't care now, of course, but when I was a little, and no, honestly though, there are some adults out there too who don't like balloons. They don't like the popping sound. It startles them. Totally understandable. But yes, balloons, they have several uses also in medicine, space exploration, military defense, and also transportation too. So, how to do it? Well, you can learn how to make balloon animals and objects. I always remember, I think it was on every Monday at Colonial Cafe, which no longer, Colonial Cafe still exists, but the one that we used to go to was in right near ECC, and I think it was every Monday they would have a clown come and make balloon animals, which was always fun. We always enjoyed doing that. You can make a balloon bouquet, give it to a loved one or a random person on the street. You can play balloon games. There's lots of fun ones that you can play out there too. Here's some interesting facts. The Chinese invented them. The French perfected them. Animals were the first passengers on the balloons. You can't steer them, of course. And the Champagne tradition also has, or the campaign tradition also has a funny origin. Oh no, it is champagne. I said campaign for some reason. The tradition of drinking a glass of champagne before ballooning was born out of the Montgolfier brothers offering champagne to soothe farmers on those who land their balloons. Would land. So they'd offer champagne to them. That sounds nice. A nice little glass of champagne. after a landing. Yes, Balloons Around the World Day recognized today. It's also CD Player Day. And if you want to listen to some good tunes on CDs, you can check out Saturday's show, CD Showcase with Court Stevens. That is every Saturday from 7 to 9. He actually does play some really neat tunes on CDs. Yes. So it is also recognized today, CD Player Day. Reminiscing about it, CD player changing the way music was consumed by people and Gen Xers who still remember it for that, from when it started too. I had a CD player growing up as a kid. I didn't have an iPod until I was in, I think, 5th grade, but I remember, of course, always loving the CD player. It was a lot of fun when you put in the CD players. Of course, there too. Always had trouble making sure that the CD player was not too scratched up, because then it would skip songs, or, you know, it would, skip lyrics and things like that mid-song, and I was like, oh, it's too scratched up. So that was always a thing too, because growing up as a kid, I always, well, of course, had a lot of CDs. We had a lot of CDs, and my brother and I would usually always kind of forget to put them in their cases, so then they get all scratched up. And there's some CDs, I think, that we still have where it's like the back is entirely scratched, like it's really scratched to the point where it's almost not even reflective anymore because it's been so scratched over the years. So CD players, they're fun. I feel like maybe they're also kind of coming back into style too a little bit here. They gradually caught the imagination of American music lovers back in the day. They definitely have transformed the way music was consumed, especially the fun little portable CD players as well. I even remember this too. This is kind of an old memory of mine. This is I had an old, it was a CD player. It was a video player that you had mini CDs. It was called Video Now, and it was from like the early 2000s or so. And what you do is you would buy these little CDs that would specifically were just used for this Video Now portable video player, and it would play it in black and white. I think they play the video in black and white, but you could get like Nickelodeon movies and TV shows. They'd play like an episode or two, and I remember having that, and I was like really excited about it. Because that was something I was like, oh my goodness. So, again, CD player day today. Very cool. Bring out the CD players as well. Coming up Saturday, too, with CD Showcase. The time is 11:47. I'm going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more.
Looking to get your fingers on some delicious grub? Look no further than Sticky Fingers in Carpentersville. Family owned and operated, Sticky Fingers specializes in chicken, fish, and shrimp, which you can choose to have dusted with flavor or doused in the sauce of your choice. Sticky Fingers strives to provide flavorful food with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Sticky Fingers personally invites you to stop by and try one of their scrumptious dishes today.
For exceptional home-cooked meals, visit the longest family-owned restaurant in Elgin. Paul's Family Restaurant at Lawrence and McLean takes pride in their fresh daily specials like steaks, fish, pasta, soups, and more. Paul's fresh buttermilk pancakes and breakfast skillets are phenomenal. As you walk in, you can't help but notice owner Elaine's wonderful eye for detail. The toughest decision you'll have to make is what size leftover box to take home. Call 847-695-8687.
How many times have you heard about or driven past the Volo Auto Museum and still haven't checked it out? They have over 200,000 square feet of heated showrooms filled with countless collections of the most amazing mechanical marvels in the world. From incredible collector cars, movie cars, trains, boats, and planes, to a Disney gallery, dinosaurs, vintage arcades, kiddie rides, and a medieval torture exhibit, plus the Titanic Museum. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit volofun.com.
For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on The First Shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's The First Shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
What makes a great pizza restaurant? The obvious answer, great pizza. A local favorite since 1983, Pizza Pub Wisconsin Dells has been serving up the best pizza in the Dells. Year after year after year. Not hungry for pizza? Try the homemade lasagna, chicken parmesan, burgers, salads, and an extensive kids menu. Or take a trip or two to the all-you-care-to-eat lunch buffet. Pizza Pub, walking distance to water parks and hotels in Wisconsin Dells. Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species. The zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit milwaukeezoo.org.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show here. Happy Tuesday, happy October 1st, and happy many national days and international days that are recognized today. Now, there's still a lot more out there. I just won't be able to go into all of them, but there's a lot that if you want to check out for yourself, you can visit nationaltoday.com. That's nationaltoday.com for more information. I mean, I'll just read through kind of a list of some other days here, too. We've got International Music Day recognized today, International Day of Older Persons. It's also Model T Day today, National Black Dog Day. It's also National Hair Day as well, too. Preparing you to, style your hair nice day to celebrate hairstyling tools and other hair products as well. There's, let's see some other days that are recognized today. National Homemade Cookie Day is recognized today. Make some good homemade cookies. You can also pair it by also doing poetry. It's National Poetry Day today as well. If you do find these furry creatures cute, or maybe also causing a ruckus, it's National Raccoon Day as well today. Today, yeah. Another day is also World Vegetarian Day. That is also recognized today as well. It is also ADHD Awareness Month. That is another actual month. So this whole month is ADHD Awareness Month. It's also some other months that are also recognized for the month of October. It's Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. It's also AIDS Awareness Month, American Pharmacist Month, as well as Bat Appreciation Month. It's also Black Speculative Fiction Month, as well as Blindness Awareness Month, as well as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There's a lot that are going on this month. There's also Caffeine Addiction Recovery Month, Celebrate the Bilingual Child Month. It's also Church Library Month as well. Contact Lens Safety Month, Country Music Month. You want to listen on Sundays to some country music? We play Branson Country, USA. There's a lot of other ones. Critical Illness Awareness Month. Dental Hygiene Month is also this month of October. Down Syndrome Awareness Month. Dyslexia Awareness. Eat Better, Eat Together Month for sustainable eating. Emotional Wellness Month. Eye Injury Prevention. I mean, there's a lot. It is Family History Month. So that's pretty exciting. Maybe that's why I really like October too. I love it because of course, the fall feels, but that's really cool. It's also Family History Month as well. Financial Planning Month. I mean, there's a whole long list. Go Sober for October. There's a huge list here. So if you do want to check out that list for yourself, it's on nationaltoday.com, nationaltoday.com. International School Libraries Month is today. Italian American Heritage and Culture Month. Very nice. That is today. Let's see here. Liver Awareness Month, LGBTQ plus History Month is also today. There's also Museums and Galleries Month. National Apple Month. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's a lot of things that are recognized and celebrated today too. So if you want to check out that whole list, I mean, it's pizza month, it's pasta month. They've got a whole list here. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, they've got so many different things. It's really long. And then they've got some birthdays here too. So they've got some celebrity birthdays that are also recognized today as well. Let's see some of them. Brie Larson's birthday's today. Let's see some of them. Julie Andrews' birthday is today. Happy birthday. Yeah, whole list of things. So if you want to check out all that information that is featured on their website, that is nationaltoday.com, there are a lot. With this being said here, I do want to kind of swing into things that are happening in the area. So we'll talk a little bit about that. What we'll do is we'll touch base with some of the local libraries and see what's coming up in the near future. We've got here for Gail Borden Public Library, October is finally here. They posted 2 hours ago on their Facebook page, and they're gearing up for one of the most exciting months yet. You don't want to miss out on their Hispanic Heritage Month celebration, Authors Fair, Comic Book Mania, Ofrenda display, and a bunch of Halloween fun coming up in the near future. So if you want to check out all that information, that's gailborden.info. Again, gailborden.info/register is where you'll find that information. They posted 16 hours ago. It's not too late. Walk or run in memory of a loved one, and the skeleton trot that's coming up in November. That'll be November 2nd. So if you want to check out information on that, registration is still open. It's only open until October 18th. So if you haven't registered for that yet, that's still going on. Putting that information out there for you. They're going to be having music, costumes, giant Katrinas, and so much more. It's definitely going to be a very fun event. There's also other things coming up here. Youth Resource Fair with State Representative Anna Moeller will be coming up Wednesday, October 16th at 5 p.m. That'll be at the main library. They're having that event coming up there. They have now on display at the main library first floor gallery, beautiful art by Javi as well. It's Azuna for Hispanic Heritage Month. So if you want to take a look at that too. They've got a lot of things going on, of course. Coming up Tuesday, October 8th is the Veterans Voices panel discussion. I've mentioned that before in the past as well, too. So if you want to check out that information, it's on their page. Local veterans share their stories about their service to our country in this panel discussion. It's going to be, of course, at the main library location that is right here in Elgin. You can find lots of information on Gail Borden Library. And again, there's lots of things that are coming up here, too. And of course, also with other local libraries as well. When we get into the 12 o'clock hour, we will, of course, go through what is happening within the area of the Fox River Valley. And there's, again, lots coming up in October because it is definitely a very busy season. Fun things to do getting into the holiday spirit and season of October. You can find some great things coming up here. Stay tuned for more, of course, where you're listening and watching to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, and we'll be back.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Keep informed with everything that's going on with the Radio Shopping Show by joining our VIP Text Club today. All you have to do is text the message WRMN 1410 to the number 94253 and you're in. You'll receive timely information about shopping show specials instantaneously as they happen. Message and data rates may apply. The voice of the Valley and the home of the radio shopping show, we are WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. It's apple picking season in Kane County, and the University of Illinois Extension advising you to select your apples that are firm, smooth, and intact. You can find popular orchards by checking out the Kane County Connects website. In St. Charles, a disturbing incident on Saturday when a 21-year-old homeless man, Anderson Contreras, reportedly assaulted a juvenile at a local middle school's football field. The attack, described as unprovoked by the young victim, took place around 2 p.m. Following the incident, Contreras fled the scene but was soon apprehended by St. Charles police after a brief foot chase. Last Friday, the city of Elgin bid farewell to a distinguished member of its police force, Sergeant James Olson. After dedicating 28 years to law enforcement, with 12 of those years with the Elgin Police Department, Sergeant Olson has entered retirement. Meanwhile, congratulations are in order for Officer Greg Lynch, who was promoted to sergeant, stepping into the role left by Sergeant Olson. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
A truckload of methamphetamine disguised as a shipment of watermelons was seized at the U.S.-Mexican border crossing into San Diego, U.S. Customs and Border Protection said. Methamphetamine valued at more than $5 million was found August 16th when the cargo aboard a tractor-trailer from Mexico was unloaded for a detailed inspection, the agency said in a statement. Among real watermelons, officers found 1,220 packages wrapped in paper colored to look like watermelon skins. The total weight of the packages amounted to 4,587 pounds or 2,080 kilograms. Wow, there's a lot to unwrap here, besides all the packs of meth. Can you imagine the conversation that went into the scheme-hatching plan for this? What about the conversation someone sparked that finally had them search the truckload of watermelons? There's no way I'm going to believe that the Border Patrol found this truck the first time they tried this tomfoolery. I'm praying that there were no forest preserve barbecue functions that are cutting into these magical slices of watermelon. My personal biggest question, why didn't they just hollow out some of the watermelons? I'm Darian Sims, and this is how I see it.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Baseball legend Pete Rose has passed away at the age of 83. He was found at his home by a family member. A coroner will investigate the cause and manner of death. No foul play has been suspected. Rose played 24 years in the big leagues, 19 of which were with the Cincinnati Reds. He was a 17-time All-Star, the 1973 National League MVP, and the 1963 Rookie of the Year. He won 3 World Series, 2 with Cincinnati's Big Red Machine in 75 and 76, and a 3rd with the Phillies in 1980. He held the record for most career hits as well as games played, plate appearances, and at-bats. He'll be remembered most for being banned for life from Major League Baseball in 1989 over gambling on games while he was managing the Reds. Rose battled through reinstatement and maintained that he never bet against his team. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
In business, service is everything. Cintas delivers what you need to better serve your customers. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, tested and inspected fire protection systems, first aid and safety supplies, on-site AED training, or mops and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together. So visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
The Febreze.
Fabric Talk. Hey, it's me, your couch. Today's my favorite day of the week. Febreze Fabric Spray Day. The occasional deep cleans are nice, but in between, you know I'm needing a refresh. Ooh, here she comes with the Febreze Fabric Spray. Oh yeah, spritz them armrests. Don't be shy. Nothing like a good spray down to get me smelling so fresh and clean. Don't forget my back. Nice. Febreze Fabric Spray. It's just that easy. Now we can both breathe.
Available now on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a
crime is up in Illinois, and I'm not
charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes the backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended his case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety test as well as the breathalyzer tests. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcripts from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch. We are in the afternoon time. How was everybody's morning? Hopefully it was good. Maybe you had a nice cup of coffee on International Coffee Day. Maybe you are a spice lover, pumpkin spice lover. National Pumpkin Spice Day today. We've got a lot of good days today. There's tons. And I mean, there's a lot. Actually, if you go to nationaltoday.com, I couldn't read through all of them because there's just so many. So if you want to check it out for yourself, that's nationaltoday.com. There are also a lot of days that are actually a lot of weeks and months that are also recognized in October. So it is very much so a season of change, recognition, and of course also events coming up here too. Speaking of which, when it comes to events, we have a lot that are coming up. So what I want to do here is, of course, I won't be able to go through all the events because there's so many that are coming up in October. But what I want to do is, of course, talk a little bit and kind of just mention here throughout the rest of the show when it comes to talking about what's happening in the area, going through some fall/Halloween themed events as well, too. If you'd like to put in your input, of course, if you know of any events that are also coming up as well, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRN Radio, or of course you can also text the Image 360 number, which is 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. So you can also text that number too. If you are inclined to do that, you can feel free to do so. Let's see here. So we've got a lot of events coming up here. In the month of October. The month of October has a lot of things that are going to be coming up. So if you want to check out all that information, that's posted on ExploreElginArea.com, which I'll bring up here too, because it's the area of Elgin, kind of within, lots of places within the Fox River Valley. Explore Elgin Area doesn't cover all of the Fox River Valley, but areas within the Elgin area. It's, I believe, 11 different communities within the Fox River Valley area. Of course, we've got Gobert's Pingree Grove Farm Festival. That's coming up, already going on now until October 31st. So, of course, you definitely want to check that out. And actually, for Gobert's, I'm hoping to get a response from them because I did reach out to them. So I'm reaching out to a couple different places to have them on for interviews. Gobert's is one of them. So I don't think I've heard anything yet from Gobert's. I'll have to double check, but I'm hoping to have them on because that would be fun. They're in Pingree Grove. There's also the Barrington location as well too. So South Barrington. I've been to both. Very good places to go to. So Gobert's Farm, of course, open now. We've got here coming up October 4th, the Wine and Halloween Candy Tasting Fundraiser coming up. This is brought to you by the Elgin History Museum, October 4th at 6 p.m. This is going to be a lot of fun. Price is $25 for members and $30 for guests. All proceeds from the event benefit the Elgin History Museum. This is a chance to explore a spectacular selection of flavors in a vibrant, fun-filled atmosphere. When you arrive, you'll receive a glass and a tasting sheet. Stations will be set up throughout the museum. Not only will you get the chance to try some new delicious wine, you will also learn more about Elgin history. They're going to be serving selection of 4 reds and 4 whites, each prepared with a Halloween candy that complements the wine. Very cool. So that's going to be a fun atmosphere, whether you are a wine aficionado or a candy connoisseur. It's coming up here 6 to 8 p.m. That is at the Elgin History Museum, located at 360 Park Street. So very nice. And that's Wine and Halloween Candy Tasting Fundraiser for the Elgin History Museum. Also something I want to announce here too, and I don't think I've ever really announced it. If you listen to the first shift from 6 to 10 o'clock, Marky B does play Elgin 100 years ago. So it's 100 years ago from the day. And you can listen to what were some events that were happening on this day back 100 years ago. And some of the stories, a lot of the stories are very interesting. Check out. Let's see here. Some other things, of course. Hand to God by Robert Askins is at First United Methodist Church. I did have some of the producers and also cast members on for an interview. So this is the performance coming up. It's going on now until October 13th. So if you want to check out more information, there is on the stage.tickets link to their show. So you'll be able to find the tickets link there too, on the stage.tickets for their show information. And again, that is featured on exploreelginarea.com. General admission is $25. It's a 2-hour runtime, including a 15-minute intermission. It's $22 for students / seniors or anyone military as well too. So that's going to be a fun, interesting show to check out here at First United Methodist Church, located here in Elgin at 216 East Highland. Some other things that are coming up here too. October 6th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., first annual fall market at the Dundee Depot. And it's also at the Visitor Center too. So they're going to be having that fall market, going to be lots of fun. Join for their local vendors for some shopping fun. They had it already at the start of September, and it's coming up October 6th, 13th, and 27th. So still 3 more times that they're going to be having it on those dates, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 319 North River Street in East Dundee. So that is the Fall Market, brought to you by Huffman Vendors Fairs, LLC. Local crafters, direct sellers, joining in one place for all your shopping needs, especially for the fall and Halloween season. Definitely want to check it out. That's posted onto exploreelginarea.com. Nico's Tavern of Elgin is having a family fun night of pumpkin painting here. So that's at Nico's Tavern in Elgin. That'll be coming up on Wednesday, October 9th from 5:30 to 7:30 is when that'll be coming up. And it's $15 per ticket. And what's included in there too? Pumpkins, painting, paintbrushes, drinks, and also kids meal for kids 12 and under. So they also get included in that as well too. So that definitely sounds like a good time. Lots of fun. Of course, lots of other things. Downtown Elgin Market coming up this Friday with reduced hours, and that's going on until 3 p.m. And it's the second to last one. The last one will be October 11th for the Downtown Elgin's Market. I want to go through, so some fun fall things to do. Petals and Pumpkins at Mantra. This is located on South Grove in Elgin. That's Friday, October 11th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is when they're going to be having that. So get ready to indulge in all things fall with a twist of glamour. That's Girls' Night. That's going to be coming up there too. I probably could even just do Halloween keyword search on Explore Elgin Area and see what comes up here too. Because again, fun things to do within the area. Lots of different events. We also have coming up here too, or they have coming up here too, and I wanted to bring it up on the screen and also show you here via FlyerWise, which we actually do have these available in Redemption Center. We're open on Saturdays from 9 to 12. It's the Dark Hollows Haunted Hayride and also the Harvest Hayride. Now, again, we do have these that you can take for yourself with the QR code, so they're available in Redemption Center, which is nice. They have the Big Timber Pumpkin Fest, including the Harvest Hayride and the Dark Hollows Haunted Hayride, too. So if you are definitely into the more creepier side of things, you can find more information on their Big Timber Pumpkin Fest website. So they've got some of those coming up here. The Dark Hollows Haunted Hayride. It's at Camp Big Timber. They also have their 2 s'mores kit. Picture yourself roasting marshmallows to perfection over an open fire. Delightful blend of flavors and textures makes them irresistible. So they also do sell those kits there too. For more information, you can find it Big Timber Pumpkin Fest. Big Timber Pumpkin Fest. So that is coming up pretty soon already here. There's also, this is pretty cool too, on exploreelginarea.com. They also do have a fall bucket list. So you can take a look at that as well. You can sip on a pumpkin spice or apple cider beverage, visit a pumpkin patch, go to a candy store too, whether you're preparing for Halloween or looking for a quick fix for your sweet tooth. Candy stores definitely bring out the fall decor. Around the Corner Candy in West Dundee is definitely a fan favorite. Lots of different events that you can attend. Of course, farmers markets, making s'mores. I did make s'mores on Sunday during the bonfire. That was fun. You can watch a football game, of course, too. See the leaves. There's so much to do, of course. Savor a fall foodie favorite. So if you do want to check out this list here, exploreelginarea.com. Exploreelginarea.com is where to go to. Some fun, spooky, scary, and kid-friendly movies are also listed on Explore Elgin Area as well, too. So you can get into some of the really scary ones like The Exorcist, It, The Shining, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and also the Halloween series. If you prefer something a little bit more spooky, which of course is, I have a soft spot for more of the spooky, whimsical movies. Labyrinth. I would also say Pan's Labyrinth is a good one too. Edward Scissorhands, Haunted Mansion 2003, which I know Haunted Mansion fans out there like myself, there's definitely a divide. A lot of people don't like that movie. I like it because I remember it as a kid. Beetlejuice, new one and the classic too. So there's some cool ones. And of course, there's kid-friendly Halloween movies that kids can watch, and you as well. Hocus Pocus, a definite classic. There's also Casper, 1995 film with Christina Ricci. There's also Halloween Town movies, of course, which are always fun. Watching the Halloween Town movies. Kimberly J. Brown, she was in those. Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown from 1966. Wallace and Gromit. And there's a lot of other ones out there too. So, it's the Halloween season. I think what I'm going to try to do too is maybe kind of, I don't know. I think I'll probably maybe try to watch a Halloween movie or something like that each night. So I'll have to see, what should I do tonight? There's a lot of free movies that you can find on Tubi as well too. The time is 12:18. I'm going to take a little time out. We'll be back with more in just a bit. You're listening to WRMN's Out to Lunch.
At the law offices of Guthrie & Brady, we are dedicated to providing high-quality legal services at affordable prices. Whether you're dealing with real estate transactions, foreclosures, or will and estates, our experienced team, including Mary Brady, the happy lawyer, is here to help. With over 50 years of experience, you can trust that our attorneys have the knowledge and expertise to handle your legal needs. Our comfortable and welcoming office, along with our professional staff, makes it easy for you to get the legal guidance you deserve. If you're looking for expert legal services you can rely on, contact the law offices of Guthrie & Brady today. Schedule a consultation and let us put our decades of experience to work for you. For more information, visit gandblegal.com. That's gandblegal.com.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
Summer Lake House offers the ultimate waterfront family dining experience, complete with rustic summer-inspired decor and a menu that highlights simple, handcrafted dishes prepared with locally sourced ingredients. The Wisconsin-inspired Summer Lake House, where you can enjoy a laid-back, family-friendly vibe with delicious modern American cuisine and handcrafted cocktails. Don't just go out to eat, go outside to eat. Summer Lake House on Lake Delton.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the day so far. It's officially still into the afternoon, early afternoon here, the 12 o'clock hour. We still have some time left here, and then we'll take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. Then we'll, of course, head on into our Tradio segment around 12:34 or so. That is, of course, when we're going to be having the option where you'll have the option to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area by calling 847-931-1410, or, of course, texting texting your message to 505-926-1410. Let's take a look at some things coming up here too when it comes to some fall/Halloween events within the area. Something Wicked 12 opening their reception at Side Street Studio Arts coming up October 4th, 6 to 10. Yes, it's a dark arts exhibit. So if you do like kind of the mysterious dark arts side of things, definitely something wicked this way comes by the pricking of my thumbs, they say here. A featuring of a variety of arts media from artists whose subject matter is meant to instill a combination sense of wonder, awe, and even a little bit of dread as well too. So join them for the first Friday in October for their largest exhibition to date, Friday, October 4th from 6 to 10 p.m. with a $5 suggested donation. Another thing that's coming up here, Santa's Village is having their Pumpkin Patch and Fall Festival coming up here October 5th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. in their weekends and holidays until October 27th. They're having there. So they've got the times. They have Halloween. They have a harvest-themed menu, special fall attractions only open in October. They've got Pumpkin Patch throughout the park and unlimited admission included in your 2024 season pass. So that's something also that's going to be coming up this October 5th, which is this Saturday. Something else, of course, Harvest Hayrides at Camp Big Timber. We did talk about the Dark Hollows Haunted Hayride And then there's also the Harvest Hayride, which is definitely for those of you who maybe don't want to have the creepy side of Halloween in the October season. You want something more family friendly. They have lively characters, treats, and it's more fun for the whole family. They have autumn leaves, cozy fall bonfire, snacks, and also some great family photo opportunities as well, too. Activities are also going to include their Harvest Hayride, fire pit, axe throwing, movies, inflatable haunt, characters, meets and greets, photo ops, and concessions. It's $10 for ages 3 and up. Parking is for free, with VIP parking at $10. More information can be found on Ticketspice.com, which is featured on their link on ExploreElginArea.com. Coming up October 5th, 3 p.m. to 6, it is the Spooktastic Stained Glass Workshop at Backspace at Side Street Studio Arts. So I'm telling you, they've got a lot of things coming up here. That'll be Saturday, October 5th from 3 to 6. Also, Friday's October 4th. Saturday, October 5th from 3 to 6. I keep forgetting it's Tuesday today. You can unlock your creativity and discover the timeless and spooky art of stained glass. It's $85, including all supplies in there too. Best for those ages 18 and up. For more information and ticket prices, you can check out their website, sidestreetstudioarts.org. That's their website to visit. So that's another fun event that'll be coming up around the corner at Side Street Studio Arts. Literally around the corner from our station. So. You know, not quite. It's kind of like, it's like around the corner and then another round the corner. Village of South Elgin's double feature in the park will be coming up here October 5th. Beetlejuice and Rocky Horror Picture Show. That'll be for ages 18 plus for October 5th at 6:30 p.m. It's the double feature in the park at Panton Mill Park at dusk. They're going to be showing Beetlejuice, followed by the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's a free event to go to. There's also going to be a food truck, so you'll have a night out. Make sure you bring your chairs and a comfy blanket and enjoy the night with them. The movie starts at dusk, and it's definitely going to be a fun time to watch some good. Elgin Public Museum, and I announced this actually a couple weeks ago too. October 12th, they have their Monster Bash. It's a 2024 Elgin Public Museum fundraiser. So what they're going to be having there is from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Heritage Ballroom at the center of Elgin. October 12th, they have from 6 to 9 p.m. dinner, drinks, music, raffles. A silent auction will also be there too. A costume contest. And also a thriller dance lesson is also going to be featured there too. And also some horror film trivia. Tickets are $15 per person, $90 for a couple, $350 for a table of 8. You can even use a QR code for more info, which is actually on the screen. You can find it on ExploreElginArea.com, and it's definitely going to be a fun night. You can find more information at Auctria.com. So that's AUCTRIA.com. That's the website to go to. You'll be able to find that link available through the ExploreElginArea.com. If you head on over into October 13th, as we get closer to the middle of October, there's going to be a free entry for a haunted handmade market. This is going to be at the Moore Brewing Company in Bartlett. So this is in Bartlett. You can get ready for a spectacular Sunday at Halloween-themed Makers Market, featuring an array of local businesses. This is a fun event where it's a perfect place to find unique, handcrafted treasures, from eerie art to ghostly goodies, and everything in between. There's something for everyone. It's free entry, no tricks here, just treats. Come and enjoy the market without any entry fee. There's going to be local vendors featured there, Halloween vibes, embracing the spooky season, food and drinks, and of course, bring your family and friends for some awesome, fun shopping to enjoy. So that'll be coming up October 13th. So that's October 13th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you want to check out more information, tons of things coming up here. You can find it under ExploreElginArea.com, or of course, you can also touch base with local libraries on the web, which is what I usually do. Of course, too, so many things going on and only so much time to discuss it here. We are approaching to the bottom of the hour news here and messages from our sponsors. So when we come back from that, we'll officially hit it off with our Tradio segment. If you are interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, that'll be the time to call in to 847-931-1410. You can also comment live on YouTube or also here too when it comes to Tradio if you'd like. There's other mediums and opportunities. So not just through the on-air, you can also do it through my email, mattmcneil@wrmn1410.com. Or, of course, you can also text the Image 360 info number, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. I know I've got a caller on hold. I can take your call off the air here real quick. Stay tuned for more. You're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. It's apple picking season in Kane County. The University of Illinois Extension is advising you to select your apples that are firm, smooth, and intact. You can find popular orchards by checking out the Kane County Connects website. In St. Charles, a disturbing incident on Saturday when a 21-year-old homeless man, Anderson Contreras, reportedly assaulted a juvenile at a local middle school's football field. The attack, described as unprovoked by the young victim, took place around 2 p.m. Following the incident, Contreras fled the scene but was soon apprehended by St. Charles police after a brief foot chase. Last Friday, the city of Elgin bid farewell to a distinguished member of its police force, Sergeant James Olson. After dedicating 28 years to law enforcement, with 12 of those years with the Elgin Police Department, Sergeant Olson has entered retirement. Meanwhile, congratulations are in order for Officer Greg Lynch, who was promoted to sergeant, stepping into the role left by Sergeant Olson. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV, and there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America, N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. After missing the postseason for a fifth full season, the Cubs are making numerous changes to the coaching staff. First base coach Mike Napoli won't be back. Neither will assistant hitting coach Jim Adducci. The team's also moving on from bullpen coach Darren Holmes, along with 2 strength coaches. The Cubs finished 83-79, the same record they finished with a season ago. It'll be manager Craig Counsell's first full offseason with the team. He was prize hire by the Cubs last November and pretty much inherited his coaching staff. It had been expected that Counsell would shake things up in order to put his stamp on the coaching staff. The Bears play host to the Panthers this week. Chicago beat the Rams 24-18 Sunday. Big day for DeAndre Swift. 93 rushing yards, 72 receiving yards, and a touchdown. The Bears are 2-2 with a 2-0 record at home. The Panthers are 1-3 on the season. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double hot, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Hey, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Well, I do now.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
Did you say you're cutting me off?
You earn, we match. Unlimited cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch. And of course, you know what that means. During this time, we are also in our Tradio segment. So if you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, you know the number to dial here live in studio, AM 1410. That's 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Remember, if you don't want to be on the airwaves here when it comes to calling in, we also do have the other options of email and also text. So if you'd like to email me, my email is Matt McNeil. That's MattMcneil at WRMN1410.com. So it's Matt McNeil at WRMN1410.com. If you would prefer to give your Tradio announcement that way, that is totally fine. Or, of course, you can also contact our Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410 is that number. So there you go. Again, if you want to view what's coming up here, of course, or also give us your announcement. Absolutely, give us your announcement. So what I want to do here is, of course, I want to make sure I bring up the Tradio announcements here. Some callers that have called in within the past couple of weeks or so. Giving out their Tradio announcements, of course, is important because not only does it help them to get the word out, it also helps you to know exactly what's going on, because you never know, there might be something out there that you're looking for and someone might be also. So get it before the other person does. Or also, you know, there might be something that someone is looking to sell. They're like, oh, I don't know, maybe someone would want this. And then someone's listening in. It's like, oh, yeah, that's definitely something I want too. So there you go. We'll take it to the phone lines here. Hello there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I am calling in today. First of all, I would like to sell some of my DVD collections. And one is the full Mary Tyler Moore Show collection. We have that. And then the big one is the full Gilmore Girl collection, all the seasons, plus the last one, A Year in the Life. Then I have, for the Castle TV show, I have the first 4 seasons. In Boston Legal, I have the first 4 seasons. So there's a really good selection of DVDs. Secondly, I have a really excellent keyboard that I bought at Weaver Music in Elgin. It's a fine instrument. And it has the stand, and then it has a book of instructions. So you get a really beautiful piano sound, but also you can do all kinds of recordings and making all kinds of different sounds you'd like to make. It's a really nice instrument. I'd like to sell that. And then the last thing is I have the 2 cemetery burial plots out at Lakewood Cemetery in Elgin. And Jim, the manager, said they're in a particularly really nice location, and they are. And the only reason I need to let go is I'm moving, and I won't be able to use them. So if you could use any of that, my name is Maggie. You can call me at 224-508-5532. That's 224-508-5532. Thanks, and have a great day.
All right, you as well. Thanks again, Maggie. Bye-bye now. All right, we've got Tradio caller number 1. She did call, I'd say maybe a couple days ago, relisting the item again. Very good. And we'll announce it here. She's got those DVD collections for sale, including the full list of seasons of the Mary Tyler Moore show, as well as the full seasons of Gilmore Girls collection, which I believe is 7 seasons plus A Year in the Life. That's the other season that they have, A Year in the Life. And then she also has the TV show Castle, the first 4 seasons, as well as Boston Legal, the first 4 seasons as well. She also has a beautiful Yamaha keyboard for sale. It comes with the stand, and also the instructions come with it too. Lots of awesome bells and whistles. Feel free to give her a call for that. And or she also does have here too, and she's moving, so she won't be able to use them. There are 2 cemetery plots in Lakewood Cemetery for sale. Please feel free to reach out to Maggie. That number is 224-508-5532. Again, 224-508-5532 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here calling in. He mentions that he has a friend who is selling a truck, a 2006 Ranger for sale, asking $2,000 or best offer. Also has a tow on the back too. There's a little bit of some rust on the sides there, but nothing too bad. Still works very well. If anyone is interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 847-354-8854. Again, 847-354-8854. Again, is that number to dial if anyone is interested in those items. So we've got Maggie here today calling in, and then also another Tradio caller from yesterday. Actually, we have another Tradio caller here also from yesterday too. He is looking for a mobile car detailing in South Elgin. That number is 847-308-1455. 847-308-1455. Another Tradio caller here calling in. It is Northwest West, mentioning, of course, the raffle fundraiser for St. Mary's. $10 tickets with the chance to win 4 drawings, 3 $50 drawings, and 1 $1,500 grand prize. All winners are returned to the drawing, and you can also win multiple times, too. So if you're interested in this, give them a text or call. That number is 630-817-8880. Again, 630-817-8880. Again, 630-817-8880. We have another Tradio caller as an adjustable twin XL bed. It also comes with the remote. $200. If anyone's interested, that number is 847-830-7199. Again, that's 847-830-7199. Another Tradio caller here has some equipment and supplies for rifle, pistol, and shotgun reloading. If anyone is interested in any of these, feel free to reach out to him. 847-341-8546. Again, that number is 847-341-8546. Another Tradio caller has some plus-size dresses. They're ladies' dresses as well as pants and shirts. They are 3X and 4X. That number is 847-533-4673. 847-533-4673. Another Tradio caller here has another Tradio caller has 2 cemetery plots for sale located in Chapel Hill Garden, West in Oakbrook. Chapel Hill Garden West in Oakbrook. Looking to sell them. They've never been used. $3,500 for both of them. That does also include all transfer fees. So if anyone's interested, that number is 630-202-0800. 630-202-0800. Another Tradio caller here, Wood by Jeff in Elburn. He has a lot of free items. I almost said free items for sale, but they're for free. So he's got here firewood, pegboards, concrete boards, a lot of shelving boards, cedar wood, and then he also does have tinder pieces as well. They're skinny pieces of wood. He also has some window screens that are adjustable for free. And then he also has canning jars, fishing lures, and also garden stakes too. And then he is still looking for that trucker minivan. That number is 630-365-9488. 630-365-9488. Another Tradio caller here, Vicky, is looking for a lawnmower within the area. So if anyone's interested, that number is 847-844-9697. Again, 847-844-9697. That's the number to dial. Rolling up the page, another Tradio caller. This is Lawnmower Chris. Has a 2010 Town & Country engine and transmission. 151,000 miles on it for sale. It is a 3.8 liter. The transmission is a 62 TE transmission at 6-speed. Looking for interested parties. Price is negotiable on that. That number is 630-901-1100. Again, 630-901-1100. Another Tradio caller here, Motorcycle Tony, looking for those motorcycles, dead or alive. He's got trailer for transportation as well as cash in hand. He's looking for a VW bus from the 60s, 70s, and or 80s. And then he also has a friend that's still looking for a small house in McHenry area or Fox Lake. That number is 630-335-3312. Again, 630-335-3312. Goodness me. Pardon me. And then also the Family to Family free event that's coming up here, educational course. They're going to be at the Ecker Center for Behavioral Health coming up October 5th through till November 23rd, 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. This is a program that's taught by trained family members who have loved ones with mental health conditions. For more information, you can visit their website at NAMI.org/research. That's NAMI.org/research for more information. So very good. You can also call their number too, 847-410-9719. Again, that's 847-410-9719. We'll take a quick time out here. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch and also with our, of course, Tradio segment. So stay tuned. If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hey there, this is Marky B from The First Shift, inviting you to join Brian Anderson for his new radio show, Kane County Speaks, every Thursday from 9 until 10 a.m. during the final hour of my morning show. It's an election year, and Brian will discuss important local issues and interview local candidates from the perspective of Kane County Speaks. The show will feature open phone lines for your thoughts, comments, and questions, and the chat room will be open at WRMN Radio on YouTube. Kane County Speaks is citizen-driven and focused on making Kane County a better place to live and work with goals of freedom, security, and prosperity for all. To learn more about their grassroots organization, you can check them out at KaneCountySpeaks.com. Let's discuss the issues of Kane County so that you can get involved and make a difference too. It's Kane County Speaks every Thursday morning with Brian Anderson from 9 until 10 a.m. during the first shift right here on WRMN, AM 1410, and at WRMN Radio on YouTube.
B-Lux Bar and Grill Wisconsin Dells is the quintessential American grill and bar with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall Road in Crystal Lake. Now with a coffee bar.
right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. And of course, we're still in our Tradio segment. If you want to announce the world, to the Fox River Valley, to us here on WRMN, to the listeners, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. That's the number to dial. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their day so far. Happy Tuesday, happy October 1st, happy International Coffee Day today, and so much more celebrated today. Let's take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
2006 Ford Ranger pickup truck, regular cab, V6, sell, 1800 best offer. Number 847-354-8854, 847-354-8854.
All right, we'll continue to pass that message along. Thanks again. All right, Tradio caller number 2. They did call yesterday. Got their information down here with a little update. Yesterday it was $2,000 or best offer. Now they're looking for $1,800 or best offer on this. Selling that 2006 Ranger for sale. That 2006 Ranger truck for sale. Now $1,800 or best offer. It's got that toe on the back. Little rust, but still pretty good. That's 847-354-8854. Again, 847-354-8854. Absolutely. So continuing on here, we still have a little bit of time left here. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. If you want to check out our website, WRMN1410.com, take a look at our lineup. View, of course, where you can find us, how you can listen to us as well, too. Live on YouTube.com, through the app, available on iOS or in the App Store for iOS users, and also on Google Play for Samsung. And also check us out on Facebook, or even listen to us through the main website here. So again, we got some things coming up here, lots of things when it comes to events in the area too, which I definitely touch base on, especially when it came to things related to the fall season. And what I want to do here is also, I said I was going to touch base a little bit more with the libraries as well, so we'll do that because we've got some events also coming up there too. So not too long ago, they had the Algonquin Kite Fest. I had been promoting that a little bit here and there for the village. That was by the Village of Algonquin Recreation and the Algonquin Area Public Library District. They had their annual Kite Festival with Chicago Kite. That was Sunday. That was on Sunday, a couple days ago that they had that. They had it at Spella Park. So sounds like it was a good time. Hopefully it was. I think, I know that the weather was, I think, a little bit more cloudy, but not too bad. So that's the Algonquin Area Public Library. You can check out things happening with them. We can also take a look and dive into the Fox River Valley Public Library District and see what's happening with them, of course. You'll still have a time, of course, to check out their fall newsletter. They also posted on their timeline, Facebook timeline photo, their Hollow Read Challenge. It's a reading challenge that's happening now through till October 31st. Yes, let's read a little bit about it here, too. Now, this is a way to pluck up your courage and a flashlight for their Hollow Read Challenge. For the month of October, they're gearing up. This is, again, the Fox River Valley Public Library District, including the Dundee Library and Randall Oaks Library. They are gearing up for the Halloween season in the best way that they know how to. A hair-raising reading challenge. Readers 12 and up can join in on the Hollow Read Fun by signing up in person on a website called Beanstack Online, or also if you have the Beanstack app on your smart device, you'll be able to also do that too. It's available. It's called Beanstack, and they even have a Beanstack tracker available on all mobile devices. So it'll track your stats as well, any current streaks, minutes that are read via books, of course, book reads, pages read, and also the amount of reading sessions. So what this does here too, this app called Beanstack, is it allows for you to keep up with what you are reading, how much you're reading, how many books you're reading, pages that you read. So it's definitely a stats. It's a stats website to take a look at. And what that does, of course, is the fact that they are having this also partnered with it too. What that does, of course, allows for you to keep up to date with what you're reading for the Hollow Read Challenge. So it actually does help to assist you on this. This challenge only takes one book to win, and just for registering, participants will earn a cute and spooky book button as well. So you can earn a cute little button there. As always, readers are free to choose their own challenge-appropriate book, whether it's horror, paranormal, or thriller, or even something just cute to read too. They are going to be putting together, or they have put together, 2 curated lists of titles suitable for any preference level of creepiness. Whether you're a fan of hardcore thrills and chills or someone who prefers a dash of unease, they've got you covered. So they actually do have a list available on their website to check out. Now, they say here also, once you've finished reading your book, simply enter the title into the relevant activity to complete the challenge. Finishers take home a brand new book and will choose their prize from the following titles. Some things like You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Kaylin Bayron, Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesar, as well as ones like The Troop by Nick Cutter, Rachel Harrison writing Such Sharp Teeth, The Haunting of Hill House, Shirley Jackson. Love that TV show. That was Salem's Lot, Stephen King, of course. Lots of other ones out there too. Book prizes can be collected starting October 8th at either the Dundee or Randall Oaks Library branch upon completion of their Hollow Reading Challenge. Note too, all titles are available while supplies last as well too. So they actually do have at the bottom of the page their teen reading list and also their adult reading list too, all for the mood of Halloween. There you go. Absolutely. Lots of fun they've got to check out here. Haunting of Hill House. Oh, really good. You can also check out other ones out there too to read for yourself, especially during the Halloween season. Some good ones here too. Oh, this one looks interesting. The X Hex. Revenge of the X by using a hex. Interesting. You can also find some other stories out there too on the libraryaware.com linked website, which is linked to their main webpage on there too. So that is the Fox River Valley Public Library District. They've also got a lot of other fun things coming up here too. They have an online coloring contest for ages 4 category, youth, 4 age categories, youth, tween, teen, and adult. So it's actually for anyone. The best picture in each age group will receive a library goodie bag. Judging will take place the week of October 28th. Email entries to pr@frvpld.info by October 24th. I'm telling you, lots of events coming up here. Definitely want to participate if you'd like to. Definitely going to be lots of fun. I mean, they've even got at the Randall Oaks Halloween Dance Party and Parade, Monday, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 4. How fun is that? This and more can be found on their Facebook page. That is the Fox River Valley Public Library District, or FRVPLD, to shorten it, condense it, make it a little bit easier to type in to your computer or your smartphone or your tablet. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here in downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley and the community. Of course, this does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch. I will be back again tomorrow on Wednesday. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. A happy Tuesday, a happy October 1st. Of course, happy Coffee Day today, International Coffee Day. Stay tuned for more local programming in just a bit.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: The BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better, check with the BBB first, because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business.